The North Carolina State Auditor has released the results of its review of the utility billing issue that has received significant public attention since mid-December. Like many of you, I have followed this matter closely, and I want to begin by thanking the auditor and his team for conducting a thorough and independent review. Most importantly, the report confirms that the city did not overbill utility customers. That finding is significant because it addresses one of the most common concerns raised by citizens over the past several months. At the same time, the report makes clear that the billing reset implemented by the city manager created confusion and frustration for many customers. Now, while the adjustments themselves did not result in overbilling, the timing of those changes just before Christmas, combined with inadequate communication about what was happening and why, understandably led to concern throughout our community. Those concerns generated countless conversations, social media posts, and news reports that kept the issues in the public spotlight for months. Now, thanks to the auditor's independent review, we have the facts. On behalf of the city, I apologize for the confusion and uncertainty many residents experienced. Better communication, greater transparency, and more thoughtful planning by the city administration could have prevented much of what occurred. Now, major operational changes that affect thousands of customers should be communicated clearly and openly. And elected officials should be informed so they can answer questions from citizens that they represent. Now, while the report found no evidence of overbilling, it did identify serious concerns regarding oversight and internal controls within the Billing and Collection Services Department. Specifically, the auditor found that the unauthorized modifications could be made to billing schedules, creating delays between time utility meters were read and the time bills were mailed to customers. Now, according to statements included in the auditor's report, some bills were delayed by as much as 30 days. The report further notes that these delays were inconsistent with the city's established billing practices and with industry standards that call for customers to be billed promptly after meter readings are completed. Now, the city manager has informed the city council that corrective measures are being implemented to strengthen oversight, improve security controls, and prevent unauthorized changes to the billing process in the future. Those improvements are necessary to restore public confidence and ensure customers receive timely and accurate bills. Another finding in the report raises important questions about accountability. The auditor reported that two members of the city council, Councilman Charles Roberson and Councilman T.J. Walker, had substantial unpaid utility balances, one totaling more than $27,000 and the other more than $3,000, respectively. Now, while I understand those balances may have since been paid, the larger issue is not whether payment was eventually made. The larger issue is exactly how those balances were allowed to accumulate in the first place. And the public deserves to know that the same standards applied to every resident also apply to them and to those who elected to serve them. And more importantly so, when significant balances remain unpaid for extended periods, it raises legitimate questions about oversight, consistency, and accountability. Public service is a privilege, and those entrusted by the citizens of Rocky Mount to govern should hold themselves to the highest standards of ethics, responsibility, and integrity. And that means avoiding conflicts of interest, recusing yourself when appropriate, and meeting the same obligations expected of every single citizen, including paying your bills in full and on time. Frankly, that should not be a controversial expectation. And as I proposed in 2020, I continue to believe that every member of the Rocky Mount City Council should sign a commitment to ethical conduct and accountability. Citizens deserve leaders who not only make decisions for the community, but also demonstrate through their own actions the responsibility and integrity they expect from others. Our residents deserve transparency, they deserve accountability, and above all, they deserve confidence that their local government is operating fairly, responsibly, and in their best interest. That's the standard I will continue to advocate for, and that is the standard the people of Rocky Mount deserve. It is time to build back the trust that will allow Rocky Mount to thrive and become truly the city on the rise. Thank you.